bitch.
All right, welcome back to your show. You know what it is. Your host, the most cool Corey J, DJ What You Say, smoking the Sancho Panza cigar. I'm on my Honduran blend. I'm on my OG Suge Knight status right now. What's going on? Welcome to So What You Saying. This is episode 83.
8 trade.
Joined here with the gang. Got a different little scenery. Shout out to the YouTube watching us. We sitting outside.
Gang shit.
I figured it was a nice little day outside, so we said, fuck it, let's switch it up a little bit. Joined here with the usual mofos. I got Sean X Dawn, Tony Shark. We need to get Ricky. Let's give Ricky a nickname. We can't call him Slick Rick.
Why not?
Rick? Lawsuit.
Yeah. ISO Rick.
That's right. ISO Rick.
Venice Beach Rick. No, Venice
ISO.
Beach Rick.
Okay, what
Nigga
is
did ball on Venice
that's
Beach.
Cool. That's
You
cool.
ball when you
all
went
the
to
fucking
Vegas?
points.
Nigga did.
I scored all the
is
damn
just like
points.
basketball related, like that's what that is.
That's okay.
Ricky was playing basketball with a bunch of Crips.
Crips. They was like on the hood on the set. I was like, all right, time to go. Get
Like,
the ball to pool.
with that shot hitting for low. Ricky was like, all right. Nah. All right. What's going on, bros? Let's keep traditions going. How y'all been living, man? What's been going on? We're back on it. Y'all look alive, son. Fuck, what's going on?
Okay, my bad.
Bro, I had a long ass week. Like, I worked like 12, 13 hours every day, and I ain't used to that yet. Like, and I don't know. I ain't had an off day since.
Sound like you need to grow up a little bit.
I am, but I ain't had an off days for like 2 weeks. I finally had one today, so I'm still kind of tired, but I
feel you. I'm on the same boat. This is my only off day of the last week, and then I'm working Monday through Friday this week, and then I got a 3-day weekend. But I might be getting the call that we going on strike tomorrow, so that might all change.
Nigga said on strike.
Yeah, y'all got it. If we go on strike, y'all gotta ride by and hug your horn, show support.
What kind of strike?
Holding the sign said fucking fuck all y'all.
What's wrong?
What's the
Like,
strike?
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Politics.
But, yeah, a lot of bullshit going on. But just know, about to be striking on these bitches. So
your damn self.
what's been going on with me? Yeah. Anything to announce? Like not announce, but anything profound happened over this last week you need to talk about? On a personal note.
Nah, I got some chicken wings. That's about it.
From where?
From Weedats.
Overrated.
You
Huh?
spent
Where's
that
Kinda,
$60 real quick.
Kind of. They
Shit
got one on
overrated.
Canal. They got one in Gentilly, one on the West Bank. But yeah, I went to the one on Canal right quick.
Yeah,
I just went 'cause I was
in the
hungry.
background. We about to make the Quiet Storm remix, part 2, for the audience listening.
All right, but yeah. Anyway, bro, how was yours, bro?
Yeah, it was
like,
good,
what
son.
you do?
Just work. Nothing but
Just
fucking
work.
work. I talked to my mom. She was like, "I miss you." Like, damn, that made me think. Like, where have I been? But I do
You live
nothing
in the
but go to
same
work
city.
and come the fuck home. Yeah, but I've been working so
stopped
fucking
going
much.
up there too.
That shit really be
For
real.
real,
Like
at
when you
least
get off work after working like a certain amount of
Nah,
time,
dog,
you
I
don't
don't
really
wanna
feel
do-
like doing
I don't
shit.
wanna do
You don't really want to talk.
goddamn
Like
thing,
you just
son.
want to come in, take your shower, lay down, eat. Like
I went out because I said I'm about to start working on a like a solo mixtape for the homies listen to.
I heard about it.
I came sat out here and I tried to put together a song the other day, and I realized I can put together verses easily, but I don't know what the fuck to talk about.
you gotta be a storyteller.
Corey,
I know, but
Corey.
if I tell
Y'all
stories,
have different beats.
if I
that-
tell stories, I'm gonna be talking from someone else's point of view. But like when I sit down and try to write a song from my point of view about what the fuck I feel like talking about, I can put together words.
so you have no stories.
Corey,
Not
do
really.
you literally listen to any music like ever, like recent music?
yeah, but I can't do
No,
that.
these niggas don't know.
I know,
These
but I
niggas
can't
live
do
their
that.
lifestyle.
Right. I know,
these niggas
but
don't know what the fuck.
I'm only making this music for y'all to listen to. I mean, how often do y'all want to hear me talking about right around killing people?
all the time. I
mean,
play that all
niggas
the time.
say
Yeah.
I feel
That
that.
I
song
just
that
be
I
listening and be
I
like, this
immediately
nigga
went to
lying.
download that song. That 4 niggas walking up, then it's just me. Boom. No, it's just 3.
Oh, I
Boom.
didn't
Nah,
know
it's
that
2.
shit that was on
boom,
Twitter.
Boom. Not just me.
thought
I
that-
literally went to go
I thought
download
that was
it.
Sean
right.
mixtape.
I said I need
I don't
this.
even
I
know
need
what
this in
y'all
my life.
talking
It's
about.
called All Talk.
All talk.
Yeah.
About
I seen
who?
the video on Twitter.
That a logo.
Oh, that's what
Yeah.
the dude hiding behind the wall with the bulletproof
Boom,
vest.
boom.
I just
Nah.
seen it. I ain't click it, but I just scrolled
Nah,
past.
that
I'm
shit's
like, why do
hard.
they keep showing
Nah,
this?
shit's hard.
I don't know. I didn't check it out.
Yeah, me
But
neither. I'm
yeah.
on
So
culture, bro.
I be out in my little studio trying to figure shit out, and I don't want to make a bunch of songs that sound the same. So I need to figure out what to talk about. I'm just gonna start rapping from other people's point of view, I guess.
You gotta get beats that make you feel certain ways, so you can have different things to talk about. Different
Problem with
emotions.
that is I have to. I'm much better on rapping on beats of songs I've never heard because by default my flow's always gonna sound like the original song that I know, and I know way too many fucking
you
songs.
better just click
kinda
certain
hard.
artists and do the type beat.
That's what I be doing. Actually, fuck, type in such and such a type beat, Go through about 10 of them on YouTube, and then you find one you like. And
Rap on like a Playboy
rap some
Cardi beat or
bullshit.
something.
Yeah.
I can't
Give
mumble.
you a little
You don't have to mumble.
I
be a
be
little
on-
diverse with it, you know.
Yeah.
You could just
Is
have
that
a
the
trap
word?
beat, but
Diverse.
you could be spitting some.
You could get a
real
little
shit.
diverse.
But
with
you
it,
can't come with that wild shit like how you be coming. Like you be coming on the track like you about to punch a nigga.
I know, son. That's why I said I need to figure out better shit to talk. I can never make a happy song.
Nah.
Niggas
Yeah,
will hear my
you
shit and
can.
be like, why he got so many problems?
Yeah, he happy, but why he yelling? Like that's how you be.
Right, basically.
Like that's how I was.
I remember
every
Sean
time
was
I
trying to produce me one day. He was like, son, you just got to kind of get cool.
I was like, calm down, like, cause
I
you
was
start
trying
off,
to.
then you start yelling, like,
Nigga
Yeah,
is
dude,
angry.
dude.
Gangsta
First of
nigga.
all, me dealing with this guy like in the past, bro. I will be mixing this shit, or he'll do a verse for me, son. I'll see the wave lines, just like
that shit
oh,
all the way up there,
Like,
like,
game,
Max.
the
Damn,
game
Corey,
is
like-
missing. The game
I
is
don't even know how
missing
to follow
6ix9ine,
this.
son. I gotta keep the trends going. Minus the
Fuck.
snitching part.
I'm not,
Anyway,
too late. Don't try.
Tony
to do
Shark, bro, how you been living? Anything new going on in the wonderful world, in your wonderful world under the sea?
I'm about to own a house.
Let's get it.
Damn.
That's boss move, son.
I'm
Yeah.
making I think I'm gonna make an offer tomorrow. 2 that I like. Sleep on it. I think I know which one I'm gonna get, but
Hell yeah.
it's fire, bro.
How you feeling, bro? You feeling accomplished? That's a big stuff.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be one of the moments I'm like cry when I like sign the
Yeah.
papers.
Because every nigga had that moment. Y'all, I know y'all all had that moment when y'all moved out the first time, got your first apartment. He's like, yeah.
That was different. That was more
Yeah.
like a yes.
Yeah,
Finally,
like,
this
fucking
is
right.
gonna be
Yeah,
like
when you buy a house, you like, this is my damn house.
yeah, like
That's
like,
a 30-year
that shit gonna be
commitment.
Crazy.
Commitment.
That shit gonna be crazy.
Shit's gonna be crazy.
It's hard though, man. It's just.
All right, you mind
decision.
if me asking?
I hope
If
you
you don't
got a
want to
lawnmower.
answer this on air, don't say it. You doing the USDA loan?
I have no idea.
Are
does
you?
that
Do
mean?
you have to put down a down payment?
I don't think I have to.
Then you're probably doing the
Because
USDA.
I was told
I'm
I
telling,
had
I'm
great
telling
credit.
everyone. I'm telling
Yeah.
everyone, bro. But the USDA loan is the way to go.
Yeah.
That's just the rural development loan.
I was
Yeah,
told I
trying
have
to get
excellent
them
credit.
USDA
Yeah, and the
sponsors.
only-
I don't
The only
think.
requirement is you have to have like over a 580 credit score, and you can't make. I said,
Oh, I'm good.
and you can't make over. You can't make.
Nigga clear than a motherfucker.
You
Yeah, I'm about
can't.
to
You
say,
can't make
Sean,
over
581.
81,000 combined in your household.
cleared.
So that kind of that's what.
I just exposed myself, but fuck, cleared.
Well, I'm a stunt, but that's what fucked me and Bree up. So
Wait, what was the second one? You said the 580. I'm
and
well
you
over
can't make
580.
over 81,000 a year in your household.
Oh shit. Well, I'm good. I don't make that much.
Yeah. So
That's it though.
I might
My
have
bad.
to.
yeah, son, look into it. I'm
The
telling you,
house.
I know someone. I don't put his business out, but this nigga got a damn near brand new house for $500 out of pocket.
It was there is something I want.
Yeah,
I wanted
might go
to
do that
apologize to
I'm
Dapper
serious.
Dan.
Look into that shit.
That's what I
Oh.
forgot. I want to apologize to Dapper Dan. He got in Twitter jail for calling me a bitch ass nigga, and
yeah.
I didn't report it. Twitter literally seen that phrase and put him in jail.
That's crazy.
So
Free Dapper. He's all
You
he's,
apologizing for being a bitch ass nigga, or you apologizing for getting him locked up
Okay,
in Twitter
Sean,
jail?
let's talk about it. So what'd you do this weekend? Let's go back to it. Fuck that. Explain. I think you left
But
out
yeah.
some deets.
Some what?
Some deets. Details.
No, I'm
Yeah, you
saying
like that
I know
shit,
what
huh?
you meant, but I'm just thinking like of the details that you speak of.
Cam soda.
That was it. I just wanted to
Anyway, you keep
apologize.
You keep saying that
to
shit. People
Dapper.
really gonna think I'm on Cam
Rick,
Soda.
Because all I gotta do is go
ISO.
search you. Yeah, let's go
ISO.
guess. Is he still a guest at this point?
No, man, he's
Yeah,
alumni.
man.
Alumnus.
I guess.
How you doing, Rick? What's going on with you, bro?
What's going on, fellas?
How you been living over this last wonderful week? Anything new going on in your life?
I've been living good. Nothing new. Coasting, work.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
work 12-hour shifts, though. That's tough.
Ooh,
That's tough.
it
I
is.
see both of y'all be working 12-hour shifts.
It's only bad for me because I be working outside.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not
why.
supposed to work 12-hour shifts, but the shit I be coming
That's how I
across.
was.
That's tough.
And then it be raining and shit.
It's been raining every day. I've been in Chalmette. It's been flooding.
Yeah, this week gonna be
been
terrible
flooded in some days.
in the fucking rain.
Can I ask why you are in Chalmette? Or is that where you stay now or something?
No, that's why I just be working at.
Oh,
So if Ricky ever moved to Chalmette, I will fight him. The fuck's in
Bro,
Chalmette other than
Chalmette's-
water?
I'm
Man,
not
it's
gonna keep
nice.
underrated. Thank you.
Chalmette
It's
is actually
underrated.
nice.
No, I know.
Super
I be fucking
underrated.
around.
There's
talking
some
about
nice
that.
homes
I
out
used
there.
to work out there.
Chalmette is
I used
nice.
to do cable.
Living out there, first week I'd be on meth.
Damn.
It's not that bad. There's some good.
You can say it the first week.
There's some good areas.
First week.
Close the
Yeah,
door.
they
Like,
got
all right,
some
what we
good
doing now?
areas.
Where's the drugs?
On the Miro
cheap.
area, it's
I
nice.
Where's the meth? All right, we don't have our little dare thing out here, so let's come up with something off the spot
All right.
for our guest. We want to do a dare or we want to do a truth.
It's up to him.
It's up to y'all.
This
I don't know.
truth- it's
I'm
called
just
truth or
asking,
dare.
'cause I don't know.
We asked you the question, truth or dare.
I don't have anything in mind to ask. So
Yeah, about to say or dare.
I'm gonna dare the fuck out of you. So I'm just like,
it's gonna be something
and I'm
weird.
Truth the fuck
He's
out
been
you,
trying to
bro.
get one of us to pull our bird out.
Yeah.
You listen. I'm
Nah,
sure you heard him.
Nah, what's up, home? Nah, I'm straight on that one. At least not on camera.
Right. You just got the camera on first. Y'all fucking
Wow,
stupid.
man.
All right, man. Let's get into it. I'm gonna be honest. This last week has been one of my off weeks. I have not been on social media,
Me too.
like talking about. I don't
You
know
say
what
that
the
like
fuck-
I mean,
every other
you
week.
see
I-
like
I
the
say
important-
every-
And be on that bitch retweet.
I mean,
I
you
know
see
that's
the
it. I'll
important
get on
shit.
it. Sorry, that's it. I'll get on and retweet some funny shit, but
Like-
as far as paying attention to what people talking about, like I
don't
missed the
never
whole
pay
Feedy
attention.
thing. Somebody had to tell me, go check your boy out.
Oh,
I thought he was
shit.
dissing.
We're gonna go there.
I know.
This-
I thought he was dissing because someone hit me up was like, "Son, what y'all did to Feedy?" I thought he was on Twitter going crazy.
And for the people that's lost out there,
Mhm.
what are you talking about? What are you referring to about the feedy thing?
Oh shit.
Oh no, I'm just saying my son doing this thing with the
So,
skits.
what do y'all think it was? Crack, heroin, or meth?
Combination of both, maybe. Shout out to my son though. I'm with it. I'm all about that.
Shout out to him, but not for that
I'm all
video.
about
But
the
shout out to
content,
him.
And like when he
It
drooled,
got us talking, right?
he did.
A mission
He
accomplished?
sparked up a conversation.
So mission accomplished.
This
He
a you
sparked
call
up
this a
conversation.
conversation?
We know a lot more.
When he
there's a lot
drooled,
more
when he put
famous
the pudding
people
in his
that we
mouth.
know for doing a lot more.
I was mad at
different
myself for
things.
finishing it. Like
Y'all don't-
everybody I talked to said they didn't finish
y'all
it.
don't
They
feel-
couldn't
y'all don't
finish it.
understand- y'all
I
don't-
finished it.
Y'all don't understand the part. There's a lot more people that's on for doing dumber shit than that we know about. I mean,
To
I'm
his
not.
defense, the baby used to wear
A diaper,
diapers
yes.
walking around.
Like I said, and
Did the
and,
baby eat pudding
and-
with his hand and drool the pudding
and
out?
if he didn't do that, will we be talking about him right now on our little podcast? No. So
There's
he
a
got
big possibility,
He got,
no,
he
yeah.
got people talking. So that's the whole point of doing the viral shit. Same reason we know Bunk. He wasn't that his name. Who else
he
is
was
doing?
stealing
Who
shit.
else just does viral shit to
Who's
get on?
Majin Buu? Something Boo? Lil Boo?
Lil Boo. I don't know Lil Boo.
The
What are you
nigga,
talking about?
it was something about Majin Buu related.
I only know one Majin Buu.
I'm telling you, bro, he was.
That's
I
it.
know-
You
I know
talking
who
about the rapper Kid
that
Boo?
said that
Kid
said
Boo
he
or
cloned
something.
himself.
Yeah, Pink
yeah.
hair. Yeah, he was a rapper or some
Kid
shit.
Boo.
Yeah,
Yeah, him.
I don't know who we talking about.
he was a rapper. He said he beat
That's
up-
another one.
Beat
We
up
just
Black
used to see him
China
on
or some
videos.
shit.
Then he was rapping. I keep thinking you're gazing at my face, but you're looking at the game.
Yeah, I'm looking
He is,
past
he is
him.
gazing at your face. All right, man. So Sean, you gotta lead this one, bro. I don't know what's been going on in the world.
What?
We do got a lot of shit we could talk about. What we gonna go with it?
Let's go with Jay-Z first. man.
Jay-Z
Yeah,
first.
I mean,
We
yeah,
smoking
that was
cigars.
the
Like
main
we
one.
smoking a cigar. So let's talk about.
Alrighty, so give us a rundown.
That bitch barely
Somebody-
smoking.
Sean.
Because just from what I've heard on my limited experience looking into the topic, seems like Jay-Z has accepted a deal to. Is he basically
somehow working
managing
with the NFL and then
halftime
he's
show.
owning a
managing?
part of the
Is it
team.
managing just the Super Bowl halftime show
I
to
believe.
create diversity? I believe.
I don't know
Is that-
what it's
is it?
for.
I don't
know what
No,
it's
I'm
for.
genuinely asking y'all.
I thought
'cause
it
didn't-
was okay.
I haven't really paid too much attention to it. I just seen a
People
lot of
are
people.
saying they think it's gonna get to that.
I'm seeing a lot of people. I'm seeing there's two sides to it. A lot of people saying fuck Jay-Z for going, pretty much joining forces with the NFL and pretty much stumping out Colin Kaepernick's protest, which I think is a bunch of bullshit. Because I'm pretty sure all the people saying that still been watching
watch
the NFL.
sports
Still been
and
watching.
support it.
I don't really think he was stumping out the protest
Well,
necessarily.
well, I think
Because all he was just saying, he was like, yeah, that happened, but it's like, what next? Like, we got to, like, take
Yeah,
the next
and-
step in making this shit better.
Right, and what Kaepernick did, he brought attention to
Yep.
social injustice.
Definitely did.
It's like everybody talking about. Now you need
So-
a face towards.
so.
it.
Is Jay-Z is
It's the
putting
sim-
himself in a position to be the person that's taking the actual. Now we have awareness. Now I'm gonna be the person that's gonna make a change. Is that what
I
he's
think he's
doing?
only receiving flack for it
Of course.
because, like, how last year he was trying to get Travis Scott not to perform, and, like, he was not performing and shit, and then now all of a sudden he's working with
about
them
that.
and owning a part of the
I
team.
forgot about
Right.
That's why, like, that's the only thing.
And I
that's,
seen a
like,
thing today.
weird.
I don't know if it was fake news,
But I
but
don't-
Jermaine Dupri said Jay-Z told him
Talked him out of that same
to
job.
turn down the same deal that he just accepted.
All right.
So I see the narrative being switched to a lot of people saying Jay-Z is putting up this front that he's here for the social justice, but he's really just doing stuff for personal gain.
And y'all believe that? Then he have he freed Meek out of jail. He didn't get no publicity for that, right?
For that at all.
I mean, this man has never
Yeah, he
let
been
us
buying
wrong in any
lawyers.
type
Yeah,
of way.
buying lawyers for people
I
and
think
shit.
what he's
But
representing-
doing is
another
it's a
example I
symbol-
seen was
It's 21
It's
Savage.
a symbol for a cult, right?
people were saying about how he was part owner of the Brooklyn Nets and Barclays and how that pretty much jump started the gentrification of Brooklyn, forced a lot of people, a lot of lower income people out of the area that they've been in for years, because that new team was moving into that market. As one of the biggest.
So what he thought was a good thing turned out you just
and that's what you just said is the thing that people are saying. He didn't. People are saying that he didn't think it was a good thing to help the community. It's pretty much, yeah, I'm with this, but I'm getting cashed out from. Right. So basically saying, people are saying he's being labeled as the guy that's here to help our community, but everything he's doing is directly profiting him. Which I didn't do a deep study on it.
Yeah, that's what it's like. I can't really speak too much on this situation with the NFL, but I know Eric Reed was like saying he basically fake for doing this shit.
Yeah, but Eric Reed getting checks from the NFL.
Right.
True.
And,
I mean, he's getting faithfully getting his $1 million check.
Everybody.
Colin Kaepernick's wife, I think, basically said like Jay-Z pretty much just shitted on everything Colin was doing. Which I heard someone bring up a good point. At the end of the day, Cap did settle with the NFL, and clearly he still wants to play for them.
But he's just not. At the end of the day, he's just not good enough.
Oh well, that's
he got his job taken in the middle of the season.
Do you really think like if he come back, he'll be that good?
No,
Can I get a pound?
People,
because like that's something people are afraid to say.
It's 2019. The man last played. 2015.
What did he get? A $96 million contract or some shit? Yeah. Like back with the Niners. Then he got it, and then he like played horrible the next year.
But I think the argument is we're not about to sit here and say he can't go be a backup on.
He got blackballed. How could he be How could he be a backup? He haven't played in 3 years. We're just gonna give him the job just cause he can off of his pass.
Put it like this.
This is a what have you done for me now?
On some real shit, Ricky. Do you think the Saints could have used him the past 3 years to back up Breeze?
No. For what?
You're good with Bridgewater and Hill, big ass.
Yeah.
Bridgewater got more recent work.
Yeah, Bridgewater he got slaughtered by like the Panthers or something.
I don't know.
You know?
But would you rather take a chance with Bridgewater or somebody you haven't seen play in like 3-4 years?
I see your point, but
man's gonna he's gonna come and bring unnecessary drama as being the backup QB to your team. It's just if you can't play, you can't play.
And then you gotta look at it from a team's point of view too. You get all this money, you fuck around, give Kaepernick a contract. You possibly lose out on sponsors with other people and like other shit, endorsements, all that, and then he get in the game and do terrible. It's like not only did you lose out on sponsor, but you basically look like a dumbass.
But at the same time, don't you guys think he knows that?
It's 32 teams.
Do you think he's training and working and preparing?
It's 32 teams, right?
It's
32 teams in the NFL.
Training and playing in games are like completely different things. Like
Melo,
you see Melo always posting videos shooting around.
Okay, cool. I see what you about to say.
There's 32 teams in the NFL, right? And what, 3 roster QB spots?
At least 2 or 3.
And he can't beat out any one of them people on a team.
That's what I'm saying.
Because he hasn't played in a game in 3 years?
He hasn't played in 3 years. These guys that's backing up these quarterbacks, they're in the lead. They're in the process.
They're practicing.
They're practicing. They're on teams.
The same as Colin could be doing.
But they're in the playbook. They're in training camp. They're in some type of football shape. I remember like 2 years ago he posted some video of him throwing the ball. Oh, look at him, he's looking good. He's not in football shape.
Social media.
Everybody looks like that on video.
I hear you.
It's the same with Melo, son. It's the same with Melo.
I hear you. But I'm not saying he can come and start and lead the team to the Super Bowl. But
yeah,
I'm just saying you don't play football. You don't play football your whole life without getting a career-ending injury and can't ever throw again.
I see both sides to this.
The man could come in a game and he could make a team. That's the thing.
He can get a chance.
He definitely could play. He might. He's not gonna bring a team to the Super Bowl.
Y'all are underestimating backup QBs like they just garbage.
Yeah,
they're not garbage. They're in the league for a reason.
Bridgewater hasn't sold himself to me. I like Hill, but he's not a thrower. Apparently, but I do like our little option plays we do.
He's more of an athlete.
I just think there's a role for him on a team.
That's what I'm saying.
You can tell me there's not, because that would have to be at least 100 guys, 32 teams, at least 2 or 3 quarterbacks that are completely better than him.
And how would that look though? Like they'll be like, all right, you did all this protesting and shit just to get back in the NFL and be a third string QB.
Well, that was my thing. My thing was, do y'all think he should still want to play for the NFL after all of this?
That's another thing too. That's arguable. Because
that's my thing. I think I can understand him wanting to play, but I mean, I guess going to play for other leagues wouldn't really do shit. I mean, financially he's good. I don't think he's trying to go play for money. But at this point, after going through all this shit with the NFL, kind of going back to them after you settled.
It's kind of like regardless of how good you are, you probably still gonna get blackballed. Like, no matter how good you play, it's kind of gonna be like, I don't know. It's fucked up.
But that's a hot take. I didn't know, and this is my first time really having a conversation about this. I didn't know niggas was saying he can't physically play anymore.
I ain't saying he trash, but he just
play,
like
he just not. He's. It's been 3 years. That's a big time off.
It is.
You can't expect him come and win a number 2. First, you have to win a number 2 job. They don't just give it to you.
I'm talking.
I see what Corey's saying.
I'm not saying
Ricky,
anywhere
there's
about
a lot
him
of
coming
spots.
onto
There's
a team.
a lot of
spots, but
spots.
these guys, that's like I said, they're in training camps. They're in game speed. If you watch Hard Knocks, there's people vying for the second, third QB position.
We watching Hard Knocks now. What's your boy? That's the backup, fighting for the backup quarterback that threw 6 interceptions in the first half. What's his fucking name? Anyway, I don't know. I'm not rolling. I think he could be on the team. Like I'm not at all saying.
Doubt, but it's like
I'm not at all. That's the whole argument that he can play on a team. I'm not at all saying he's gonna come back into the league and take a team to the Super Bowl
because you don't have that many. What's his name? Fitzpatrick's.
Yeah,
Fitzpatrick comes in and was throwing 400 yards. Back to back.
That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. That never happens. When was the last time that has happened?
He's a backup now. You gotta remember Fitzpatrick been in the league for years.
When was the last time that has happened?
True.
When was the last time what?
Since Aaron Rodgers, when is the last time a
backup
Fitzpatrick
came out and became elite player? Is the question?
It rarely happens. I would have to really think about that.
Steve Young.
That's what. Really, I didn't know he was backing up.
I mean, he was after Joe Montana.
Back up, you got Lamar Jackson. Shit. Lamar Jackson took Joe Flacco, Super Bowl winning
QB. And
Baker Mayfield.
Baker was back up too.
Backed up Tyrod.
He was a backup, but he was a rookie.
Where's Tyrod at now? San Diego.
He was a rookie.
Is he in
San Diego? What he is.
I guess
San Diego got a team.
Luck pushed.
San Diego got a team.
You know what I meant.
Who pushed out? Is it Luck or Colt McCoy? Who am I thinking of? Who pushed out Peyton?
Nobody pushed out Peyton. He went to the Broncos.
Yeah. Peyton was traded because they didn't want to give him a long-term contract because of his neck injuries. So they traded him. Then they drafted
with Luck.
They drafted Luck.
Where's Colt McCoy?
Colt McCoy is in Washington.
I feel like he pushed somebody out too. I feel like he was backing up and he pushed somebody out.
At the end of the day,
I don't know, but it doesn't happen that often. So you got a lot of these guys sitting out, barely seeing the light the whole year, and I think that's what Corey's saying is you got a guy with experience.
Right.
Who could possibly be better than some
we don't know to what
if you
extent,
give him the chance.
We don't know to what extent the man is training.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
But you also had a point. Should he want to
that
play?
Was my whole thing. We gonna do all of this for him to go back to the league to not start and then be forgotten about.
It's I feel like our people don't know what to be outraged about at this point. I feel like the black community doesn't even know what to be outraged about because at first we're like, all right, yeah, fuck that, like Kaepernick, da da da, fuck the NFL, da da da. We need to be not watching the NFL. Now it's like let that man play. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what as a community, what are we really asking for at this point?
So to the original
question,
you
should have went to the XFL first or something.
Yeah, there you go.
Like tried to show people.
Based off of what we know, do y'all think what Jay-Z doing is? Would y'all consider that him to be in the wrong?
I don't really know. I say give it time. Let's see what he actually does before we go point a finger saying, "Oh, he's a coon, he's a sellout," and
as
shit.
A community,
like, we don't know what the fuck
do
is
we
going
want
on,
someone to get in with the NFL and make shit better for
make
our
a change,
or do we just want to boycott the NFL? Because I see some people that just say on some. Fuck it, exactly. No matter what. I'm still watching the Saints, but fuck it.
It's like people complain,
but then have
everybody notice that we started complaining, but then we get a face that's gonna do
that. Here's our complaints.
That can actually.
But now he not good enough.
Now he not exactly. Now he doing it for this, and then you got players
so it's like,
that's collecting checks. Like, oh,
damn if you do, damn if you don't.
Exactly.
I think people are just butthurt because. Before we started recording, y'all pointed out to me, I forgot how he talked out Travis from performing last year.
Yeah. He talked out Travis because he said that he was the bigger artist.
Right.
Then who did he perform with?
Katy Perry.
He was the bigger artist. I don't think it was nothing about social injustice because he didn't want him to be second fiddle to.
Do y'all think it'd be fucked up if Jay-Z after this everyone that does halftime shows is Rock Nation artists. Did anybody think about that?
Casey Veggie's gonna have the next year.
I mean, I don't.
Shout out Casey Veggie.
We see a Wayne
I've
Super Bowl performance.
been seeing a bunch of I've been seeing a bunch of conspiracists talking about how Jay-Z is pretty much a puppet and hasn't done anything for the black community. That's the majority. That's Facebook. You know, Facebook's a different place.
He's done way more.
Nah, they be talking that bullshit on Twitter too.
Come on now.
Just because he necessarily hasn't done nothing for literally you doesn't mean he's not like helping other people.
Yeah.
Like,
people don't read. They don't want to read shit.
It's like, I don't know.
And they don't, like Ricky pointed out, they don't want to look at positive shit. Yeah. Like no, it didn't blow up that Jay was the one to get Meek out. It didn't blow up that Jay was.
And not to get too intertwined and shit, but I think a lot of this stuff where these people jump into instant outrage is kind of a form of clout chasing. Because they know if I go say some dumb shit about I'm mad about something, someone's probably going to agree. Just because everyone's so negative and get a conversation started. I don't know, man. Which brings me to a conversation I want to have with you. A topic I know I want to bring this up. This might not be a conversation for us because none of us could relate. I mean, Sean might, but none of us could relate to this topic. But I seen a headline that LGBTQ history is going to be taught in public schools in Illinois.
And I could relate. LGBTQ history?
Yeah. Now, I wanted to have a person of that community on the pod with us to talk about this because I'm gonna be honest, I don't know the history.
I don't know
of what the.
I feel bad, but
my first question is, how do y'all feel about that being taught in school? Second question is, what would be for someone in that community? Like, what is it?
Is it like, mandatory this was the first or is it optional? That's what I want to know.
The headline said that I guess gay history or LGBT history is going to be being taught in public school.
How could you teach somebody history of a preference?
But what is it going to be like? This is the first gay person.
But you can't teach somebody about their preference of religion. They purposely don't teach religion, but
true that they do keep religion out of schools.
Being your sexuality is a preference.
Arguably, black history is not being taught enough as well too.
Do we have like a black history
class? I don't know if it's
we have a black history. We have a black history chapter.
Right. I don't remember learning.
I mean,
I don't remember learning too much about slavery, but I do remember learning about the civil rights.
I learned a lot about slavery
in school. I don't think I did. Well, I went to different schools than y'all.
You went to Pope?
Damn near. Fuck. I went to Boyette. I went to Little Oak.
I would really like to have this conversation until someone that could break down what would be being taught. You know. The next question would be, would y'all be okay with that being taught to your kids?
I mean,
I would be. Look, I'm okay with it, but I don't know where they're going with it.
That's what I like. I have to have a parent teacher PTA meeting and ask what's the point.
I don't know how because if you really want to be honest, if you're doing history, all you're gonna pull up is conspiracies about everybody, because that's what they say. Like Shakespeare in the Shakespeare era, Shakespeare could have possibly been gay. A lot of the early presidents,
and that's my thing. I just want to know what would need to be taught, because would it? The history be like going back years and years, or would it be when the big movement started? When was that? Probably when Obama was it Obama that legalized same-sex marriage?
I guess
I guess it could start around.
You could start in the 90s, because
but I don't want to.
The first real world guy who came out, like he was a Latino man on Real World, and he had AIDS, and he got AIDS from.
But there's few of them stories, like Freddie Mercury from Queen.
What?
Son,
allegedly from
shit aggravating.
From the only reason people used to think you get AIDS at that time. So that's that was in the 90s. That was early 90s.
I think I would just be curious to see what would they actually be teaching.
Yeah, that was it'll probably be like the first gay person.
2, 3, 4, 5 chapters of what?
What are you gonna say?
I'd be 100% okay with it if it was in high school. Definitely, if let me being a non-member of that community, let me introduce my kids to that when I want to. But I would say I'd be okay with it if that was a high school thing. But you know how we have like those classes in high school where it's like health that we all took in, I think, like 9th grade? Yeah. Like, pretty much set it up to where if that's something you're interested in, you could put yourself in position to learn about it. I don't think that should be on the ACT. not saying that. I
think it should be like an optional class.
But right. I don't want to say an elective because I don't want to. It is, I guess, could be a part of history. But how would they do it? Would it be like during Black History Month, we do like a Black History
Pride
chapter.
month,
During
like
Pride
that
Month,
shit.
we do like a Pride thing. How that's the questions I have. How would that be rolled out? Now, I would love to have a teacher.
And just to be clear, we ain't trying to shit. No, like we just curious as to what it'll be.
Because the one thing I must say, I don't like the word history, because if you're gonna finally decide to build history off of shit that nobody knows about,
right,
you're basically gonna form a history. Nobody knows about gay history. Like, let's face it.
Well, if me and Rick had a good debate on here a while back when he was still a host. Nobody really knows history about anything.
Exactly.
I made a valid point, and these two idiots was not listening.
No, I completely
not hearing
understand.
what I was saying.
Nobody knows what happened. Yeah. So, like, that's my issue with it is like gay history. You're just going to form a bunch of assumptions of who people like.
I wish you had video for that.
That's just my thing about it. You're gonna form like assumptions
of God man's words. That shit was funny.
Y'all gotta figure out the name of that because I need to go back to that one. You're gonna form assumptions of what people's preference were. That's what I'm looking at history. I think it should be addressed in schools, not in a term of history. It should be addressed in schools because it's becoming really, really big. It's expanding.
And I also think if we're going to get into specific preference history, we just need to overhaul the whole school curriculum. Because there's a lot of shit that we could have learned about in school that we didn't. And when we got out of school and became adults, we got all this shit we got. And I guess you can say that's the parents' responsibility. But it'd be a little easier. We go to school 8 hours a day for 12 years, damn near every day.
But you know what's crazy, though? Remember we had at Selman, we had something called Option 3.
Yeah, we had that.
We used to make fun of it.
Yeah.
But that low key taught people how to work.
Yeah. But I say them was cutting grass.
A lot of like me. I wouldn't have did Option 3 because the Slidell we had the core 4. I think there's like 2 different paths. The one where you do your classes to go straight to college. And then the other ones where you do. And you just to like graduate.
Statistics, yeah.
If I would have known I wasn't going to college, I would have did that, and school would have been a fucking breeze. Not Option 3, because Option 3 seemed to be for like the older kids. They would be out there cutting grass. And
what I'm saying is, when you said about the curriculum, that taught them how to work. But you got some people that's just in high school that's coasting. Then when they graduate, it's like, what the fuck do I do?
Me.
And it's like you go to college. You flunk out or you pass. It's very, very simple.
I know.
Or you get a job.
We don't shit on no one, but I know y'all have seen people you went to school with working at jobs and just like, damn. Like, dog. On both sides of the spectrum, like, damn. Damn, you doing that? Yeah. Then it's like, oh, shit.
But you don't know everybody's situation.
Yeah, you know everybody's situation, but...
You don't.
But then again, it's like...
everybody glow up.
I can't help to think that,
I find myself always thinking, like, when you was in high school, let's look in the future 5-10 years from now. You thought you was gonna be doing this is what I find myself thinking.
That.
No.
True that. What you thought you was gonna be doing out of high school? You ever thought about that?
I didn't even know. Like I never. It was just like a.
I just knew I was going to go to college. I'm gonna be alive. I was gonna go to Lafayette. I was gonna be out there living. I was
gonna be alive.
Boy, was that
That's all I was like, I was gonna be alive. That's all.
I went to Delgado for a good 2 weeks. I was like, all right.
Nigga said 2 weeks.
I really did.
I did 2 years.
I went through a bunch of shit.
2 years.
I went through a bunch of shit to get into school too.
That's the only thing I wish I went to college for was that experience, like the full college experience. You know what I'm saying?
You would have got. Was you getting that at Delgado? Or you would have been like you like a UL or something like that?
I'm saying like a university, like dorms and shit. I wish I would have got that experience.
I thought about that. And me and Bree was talking about that the other day. She was like, cause I moved to Lafayette her second year of college, I want to say, and I was just out there working. But she was like, if we both went to UL together, how you think it would have worked out? So we 100% wouldn't be here right now in this situation. And she was like, why? I'm like, because we've been seeing each other every day. It wouldn't have been special when I did see you.
Cause I would
have been surrounded by a bunch of chicks. You was surrounded by a bunch of guys.
You were technically still surrounded by a bunch of chicks.
Wait, not really.
And Slidell
still like living the college life, right?
No, I'm saying. But she's saying if this was after I moved out there. I was doing shit with her, but it wasn't like I was on campus in a dorm doing that type of shit.
Okay.
And I was like, nah, I don't think it would have worked because I'm sure I would have got cool with niggas out there. Now I want to go hang out. I want to go out. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. It would have just been a lot more shit to our situation. I don't think it would have worked. I know how I am. Sorry. I know me.
You would have been with the skis.
How are you? Definitely wouldn't.
How are you?
Definitely wouldn't
would have been with the skeezers.
I would have been a meteorologist for sure if I was smart enough.
Meteorologist, you are smart enough. Don't ever say you're not smart enough.
Yeah, there you go. Tell him to get yourself down. You sound like a bitch.
If I had the
wherewithal,
if I cared more.
Yeah,
that's the only thing. Like, I wish I would have cared a little more. Like,
because I don't think, because you gotta think it's different times now. Mm-hmm. Back then, I don't think we wasn't pressured into doing something. Well, my parents were just more laid back into. You want to go to college? That's cool. If you don't, that's cool also.
But it's like, all right, you better do something.
My dad was on. My dad was on something. If you don't go to college, your life is gonna be fucking terrible, and you're gonna die. Up until like my senior year. Then when he realized shit was a no go, he was like, all right, son.
But see, you're not taught in high school where trades make you 70 plus a year. Driving trucks make you 80 plus a year.
Nobody tells you.
You're thinking college is the place to be, and you have to go to the
option. And that's the thing amongst our community. We can get on Twitter right now and see people shitting on other people. I gotta go to college. Blah 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 blah. It's like a thing to talk about. Like I know I'm definitely not putting down anyone that went to college and got a degree. That is a hell of an accomplishment. I'm gonna teach my kid the first option is college, but that's not the only option.
It's not
at all
the only option. You just don't want to put it in their face that
there's an argument.
You don't have to go because you could do this. I guess that's why we're not.
There's an argument,
but at the same time, you don't gotta be like, oh, you're going to college.
Exactly.
Like,
there's an argument to be said that if you're not going into the medical field, you really can do a lot of shit without going to college.
Yeah,
but the problem is
but you gotta work.
People that go for business management, they get. They get that degree behind, then they can go work for a business, be a manager, some shit like that. You know?
But at the same time, be a lot of people that
meteorology.
It'd be a lot of people that get
like
degrees.
What you get if you get your degree in fucking what is it, general studies?
Yeah, general studies.
Then it's like
that's just in the same damn boat just to get a degree, pretty much.
But it's weird out here, man. Because just having a degree,
or you can get a degree out here and it don't mean shit, but you can go to, let's say, Vegas or Seattle. Well, your degree might mean something. Like, you know what I mean? Like a degree in biology.
It's just opportunity. Louisiana is the worst place for opportunity.
The thing is, down here, what's fortunate for me, but unfortunate for other people, I could go up to somebody with a general studies degree from, like, you know what I'm saying, a decent college.
Right.
But if I'm trying to get a warehouse job and I work 5 years in this fucking warehouse and I ain't go to college worth of shit, I'm going to get that fucking
And that's
job.
what I was about to say. That's why it's putting shit in a difficult situation, because the more and more we get to where you don't necessarily need a degree to obtain these type of positions and do shit in life, the more and more these jobs are requiring degrees and experience. So it's like, if I'm coming out of college, you graduate around 21, 22, if I'm fresh out of college, all I've done my whole life was school, and I got this degree, but how the fuck am I supposed to go show these people I got 5 years of experience doing this shit that I just was in college for the last 4 years to do?
All right. Because it'd be people that went to college for crazy degrees that you would like just random shit, but they somehow at my job. Like, how the fuck
but it depends though. A person straight out of college could get a nursing job though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
What you mean? Like
if you graduate in August, you could get a nursing job on the floor in September.
That's medical. Like I said, medical. I feel like the medical field sets you up because a lot of this shit has like placement.
Yeah, because it's like, all right, you do this, you're gonna go here.
Like when you when you're doing nursing, I think like your whole last year of school, you pretty much working at a hospital.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah.
So a lot of people, I don't know if in a lot of I don't think they're. I think business management might be some opportunities like that as far as like interning and shit.
Right.
But I don't think a lot of positions are setting you up. A lot of opportunities are coming from just doing shit like that.
Business management is good for you if you really have dreams to open something. If you really have
because I had a talk with a guy. I was working at his house, an older gentleman. He was just trying to drop knowledge on me. He was saying business management degree sooner, eventually, within a few years. It's becoming too saturated. They're saying too many people are getting business management degrees. He was basically saying like that's in 5 to 10 years, a business management degree is just gonna be another diploma.
General studies,
right,
or whatever.
Right. Yeah. So a lot of people would say, try to find some kind of. That would have been the only
thing I was going to college for if I'd have went.
Yeah. A lot of people get stuck in that boat. Like, I'm just go to business management and come out, and it's like, okay, now what do you want to manage? See, like Bree pretty much got a management degree, but it's in a certain field in hospitality, so she knew going in exactly what she wanted to do, and so far she's been doing that since she is a prime example of what could happen. she graduated, and within a year graduated, she's running a fucking hotel. You know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of that had to do with luck.
Damn,
just getting in positions to do shit like that. Well, that's I'm proud.
I mean, we ain't saying what hotel.
Yeah, but that's just an example of how shit could go. But like you said, you got people with master's degrees that can't get jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of just, you know.
If you get your master's degree and you can't get a job, that's all on you.
Yeah, I knew of a guy that was working at like a little eyeglasses store. This nigga had a biology degree, and just like couldn't get a job with it.
My sister,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. My sister went. Just go, because I know what I'm gonna say.
But I could tell you, like, he might work at that eyeglass place, but he not gonna get paid the same amount as the eyeglass paid. Occupants is what I mean.
See, I don't know,
like,
because
although they might work at the same place, the pay might be a little bit different
in some cases. But like for me, like with my job, I can tell you, and always I'm not gonna tell you what I get paid, but we big balling over here. But it's on a scale. But everyone, we all know what each other makes, because you know what the top pay is. Right. I came in at the top pay, not because I got a degree, but because I have experience. Right. I got guys that went to college to do what I'm doing, that's been with the company for 4 years, that's making less than me now. And I just came in hey, I've been doing cable for a few years. Okay, you get top pay. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what you're saying, but it's not like that in all cases. Just having a degree behind you depends on the job. They're not going to say, okay, well, you got this degree, so we can give you an extra few dollars. It's like, nah, nigga, you got this degree, but here's this minimum wage. Have at it. Which fucking sucks.
So how do y'all feel about it? Let me ask you this question. My job, I go to dollar stores every day. I see people that's 45, 50, 30, just 30 and up, working at Dollar General, Family Dollar, making minimum wage.
I be thinking that shit.
And it always had me thinking, like, what the hell have you done in your life to put you in this type of position to make minimum wage $7.25 an hour?
Well, let me ask you this.
Not knocking, but it's
right. But let me ask you this, because we talked about this last episode. Like, what do you consider to be your personal lowest livable wage? Because we just had this conversation.
It depends on. I listened to the episode.
Yeah.
It depends on how that person lives.
I'm asking for you. You don't gotta get too personal, but what's the lowest
living
number?
on your own.
Yeah. What's the lowest number you think you could be good with?
At least 16, 17 hours.
Right. Okay. All right.
Nothing below that.
Because I seen that too. Like they got people that was working at the Burger King. Me and Sean worked at before we got there. Still in that motherfucker holding it down. Even with all they raises after all this time, they might be at 9 something an hour. And it just like when I see this type of situation, my first question is, because I know the type of bills I pay, I know how much I gotta make a month to cover my bills.
And I just be thinking, how are you?
Well,
they probably.
I mean, government assistance is a real thing.
Well, government assistance, you get a couple kids, your rent probably $200 a month.
Yeah.
And Burger King probably pay you $400-$500 every 2 weeks.
That shit.
So your Burger King checks might be 3 or 4.
Well, 3-4 plus government assistance, food stamps. So it's like their money is.
Checks be $290.
Exactly.
That's tough.
And that was every 2 weeks. That's when I was worried. That was when I was going to Salmons too, though. That was like that shit was horrible. Still, I was like, damn.
That's another thing. Me and Ryan and Corey. It was me and Ryan first. We was renting an apartment for $1,000. It was Section 8 in there. It was 2 bedrooms, and people right beside us are paying $800 less than us, with more people living in that bitch.
Right.
That it's shit like that just makes me like, bro, like, why? I get it, but why? Like,
moral of the story: have kids.
Yeah, I mean,
for real though.
I guess I can kind of. Oh fuck, Republican Rick is in the building. He'll feel me. I can kind of understand how some people could be so mad about people living off of government assistance, because sometimes, like with the house thing, I was like, fuck, I can't take advantage of the house opportunity because I make too much money, and it just like for a second I started, I was thinking like, man, fuck. Like
I just felt like it was too high for us. I don't care. I understand we have government assistance, and I understand for communities we need that. But why the fuck do you have to?
That's people that
do me like that. Like we got overcharged. We got clearly overcharged for that. We should have never been in there. But like, why do you have to do us like that when you're doing Section 8 here? Like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, man. It's
because of what we were getting paid.
Yeah. It's like you kind of get penalized for making more money, and I'm the most generous person I know. Like I said, I'm all for helping out other people and shit like that. But it's just kind of a fine line between. I see people that I know personally that I know just don't do anything. Work minimum wage jobs. But these motherfuckers got the new cars.
Yeah,
these motherfuckers in Miami.
That's wild.
These motherfuckers take, and
but you know that shit's gonna catch up to people. Right.
And I'm not gonna put all that on government assistance because people manage money different. Motherfuckers might,
motherfucker might make $7.25 an hour, but he don't spend money on. And
another thing our generation is taking advantage of is staying at home, because the generation before us, you get looked down on if you're not out the house by 18. Motherfuckers 27, 28, still living at home. Their parents cool with it. They cool with it. So fuck it.
Yeah, I tell people to this day, there's nothing wrong with that, because I got parents who tell me all the time, bro, you know, you've proved yourself. You've been a good child. If you ever need this place, we have.
And I used to be on that shit too, like, oh man, I gotta get out on my own, blah 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 blah.
But now I'm to the point, if something happened, there's no shame if I had to go back home. No fucking shame.
I be asking Bree like, hey, you about to have this kid, so you don't want to.
It's just more of like a.
But now I'm married, so
it's just more of like a safety blanket. You know that you have that in your back pocket.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So. And if your parents can do it, like a lot, you know.
Why not?
And I'm not saying I don't now. Your parents paying your car note, paying your phone bill, and shit like that is like, all right, nigga, you're a grown ass man, like, all right. But having a place to stay, especially if you're taking advantage of it,
if you're single too.
If
there's nothing wrong with that.
If you stay at your parents if you don't move out until you 26, 27, and you're working, there's no reason you shouldn't be moving directly into a brand new fucking house.
Huh.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Unless you just got it like that.
No, I'm saying you should be taking advantage of that shit.
Yeah, but you can't tell you can't tell a person you should be moving directly to the house because you should have this amount of money saved up.
Credit,
because it's different. Like it's different things that go into their credit.
Their
personalized bills. They might be paying $2,500 a month, still staying by their parents though.
That's a fucking problem.
and you know what I'm saying? So you can't just say you should be going straight into the house because you live with your parents for 5 years.
No, but what I'm saying is you should be setting yourself up to
Yeah, but you gotta crawl before you walk. Baby steps.
How long you crawl until you 30?
No, I mean, but you don't know other people's situation.
The race is different for everybody. Yeah,
what works for you might not work for that person. I got partners that still live with their people. They like 28, 29.
Yeah,
and they eventually move into their apartment and they felt good about themselves because there's baby steps.
I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with that, but and like I said, lead this off with me personally. If I'm staying with my parents till I'm 28, 30, when I'm moving out, I'm not moving out to an apartment. Unless that's what I want to do. If my goal,
got like a nice
if my goal is to buy or build a house, let me try to fix this. If my goal is to buy or build a house, I'm working on that goal while I'm staying with my parents.
I see what
is what I'm trying to say. I'm not gonna
spend that much time working all these 10 years.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make a blanket statement and say anyone that stay at their parents till 27 needs to move directly into a house. No, but if your goal is eventually I want to move into a house, why stay with your parents for? You want until 27, 28 just to move into an apartment. Like, what were you doing all this time? You know what I'm saying? When you could have been stacking and preparing,
blowing money fast.
You know what I'm saying? You could be fixing your credit. You could be saving up your down payment.
More money, but I mean, I saved a nice bit.
I'm sure if we all could go back to 2021, we'd all do shit a lot different.
Back to 2021.
I think about that every day.
Oh, I thought you meant like
I'm talking about age. No, I'm not like age. I'm saying we all would do
I think
shit
about
different.
that every day.
It's just how right now these conversations we have, and it's pretty much how you gonna try to set up your kids. What mentality would you want your kids to have? Would you be cool with your kids staying with you to 30? Is that something that y'all would be okay with? Well, not 30. Let's say
it all depends. It all depends.
Yeah. The type of person I am. Yeah. I'm not kicking my kid out unless they fully on their feet.
Like just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because
exactly.
Of course, mistakes gonna happen. Well, they gonna understand. Like, okay, I'm gonna move back on mine.
But you're not gonna let them mooch off of you at the same time.
Never.
All right.
Never. But you gotta set some boundaries. Well, okay, you gotta do this. You gonna do that. You gotta have some type of plan.
Right. If a nigga 27 in my house, I better not ever come home to a dish and a sink.
It's your job, you know.
Exactly.
That's why a lot of these parents, like, they sometimes I'll hear a story where a parent just like boom kick kick their kid out, just threw them.
Well, that was a thing back in the day. Apparently,
yeah, exactly. Well, it's understandable, but at the same time, isn't it your job to help them figure it out?
That is true. But some could say that I've been helping you guys figure it out for 18 years.
Some could say that.
I mean, but at the same time,
you don't have the knowledge when you're 18 at 27.
Exactly, you don't at all.
Well, we know that now. Yeah. I'm talking about from our past generation. I'm sure if we talk to our parents and they tell you what their parents was telling them, it was like, motherfucker, you gotta do something because I'm paying these bills. I can't afford to keep paying for you while you could be out paying for yourself.
Depending on this, it's all dependent. Because I don't like. I have parents who would let me stay with them forever. Mm-hmm. And I think I'm gonna
as
be
we
the
all
same.
do.
I don't think I'm gonna be the
but
same
it's
person.
something should click in your mind. Like, all right,
exactly,
all right,
exactly.
Like you pretty much.
It's not even mooching.
Right.
It's more of like,
right.
You should want your own.
And that's how I always feel.
Right.
Like that's why, like, by the
I
time I turn 25, I gotta go.
And I feel like ego
that's
plays
exactly
a part in it also, because
yeah.
And
like I said, that's the thing in our community. Niggas, people look down on people for that. But I think the turn is starting to change because now. It seems like there's a lot more people staying at home longer than not, or you got the motherfuckers that's trying to move out too fast so they can say they moved out, and now these motherfuckers struggling.
So at what point is too long for y'all? I want to hear everybody. What point is?
I think once you hit like 30, you like.
Yeah, like
you're gonna
well,
be like,
it just
you can at the least.
It just depends on
it
the
really
parents.
do.
I just don't. You don't know people's situations. That's all.
You could
you don't know your future kid's situation. Is what you're saying. You don't know your future kid's.
You just don't know people's situation. Person, they might be dealing with something you have no clue, and you looking from the outside in. Like you should be moving out. You about to be 30, and they should be like, well, I can't. I got this going on. This going on.
Because it's like you're gonna be looking at like that's my kid. That's my seed. To be honest, you can stay here forever, but you should be. There should be something clicking that you should be ready to go. I want you to build a family.
I'm looking at it like this. If
my
my kid is set up like me, because I could just base my kid off of me. If my kid hits 25, 26, and he's able to work, make a living, and do some shit, that window getting tight, son. Because fuck you. You can work just like I could work. What's the difference between me getting up and going still working and you doing the same thing?
Exactly.
I'm not going to kick you out, but at some point you should want because like I think my grandparents got married, had their wedding, and then moved into their parents' house with their parents like the next day.
Oh hell!
It's like no, we not doing that. You know what I'm saying? So and I feel like Ricky said, there's a lot of circumstances where we just don't know. People get into bad situations with like car notes. Student loans is killing people. People go to college, get these big ass student loans.
All that shit.
Right, get these big ass student loans and then have to move back home because
fucking up their credit like I never knew back when I was younger because I didn't understand credit. But people really be fucking up their credit on an everyday basis.
That should be taught in school.
That definitely should be taught in school.
I never understood.
And it should be more things in play to stop parents from fucking up their kids' credit early. Because that shit happens. You have cable bills and all kind of shit in your name growing up. And
I
got my parents weren't rocking
my sister,
like that.
My sister was paying some kind of water bill or something, electric, that was still in my name because we never felt like changing it. But my sister's fire, so that shit boosted my shit.
Right.
Like, I was like,
real.
Right.
I was telling Bree, I think what I want to try to do from the day we have a kid, try to start setting aside some type of saving to where if a kid graduate college, it's like, all right, we got all this money set aside, we got pay for your school outright, or depending on what type of kid my kid is, here's a lump sum of money to go start whatever kind of business it is you're interested in starting. Because another thing we need to talk about is everyone pushes the let's start a business. Everyone's not built or meant to be business owners. Some people are meant to get with a company and work, and there's not a
role
problem.
Players.
You know what I'm saying? Right? That's not a. I'm not even gonna say role players. Some people are just designed to. I'm getting with a company. I'm going to do my 30.
Play this
retire.
Role.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like
everyone's not cut out to. If everyone starts their own business, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like what the fuck? Like, I don't know what I'm saying.
I mean, but that at that point, some businesses gonna fail, some businesses gonna thrive, and that just shows you who's really cut for this shit and who's not.
If y'all could start any business, what would it be?
I would start a 24-hour daycare.
24-hour what?
24-hour daycare.
24-hour daycare.
That's good.
That ain't bad.
I don't know, man.
that bitch would be packed every night.
Charging niggas $120 a week.
I don't know what I would do.
Week.
Every night.
Yeah, I would do a lounge. I would do a lounge slash clothing.
Well, me, Ron, and Puck was talking about doing like a cigar, hookah. Yeah, then we found out you can't smoke indoors in Slidell, so kind of fucked that up. But
doesn't have to be in Slidell.
Yeah, it don't. I want to do. I was actually.
That's
something
bullshit
I may be doing
too.
Yeah, it is.
Because you can do that in certain places.
Well, if your grandfather in. But anyway, I wanted to do like a mentoring type of thing. Try to help guide some of the youth that don't really have guidance. That's something that's actually in the works that I've been talking about for a while. But that's not a monetary thing. That's just like a non-profit type of situation. I don't know. I always thought I think I would like being in the restaurant business. I know it's tough.
Fuck, I fucking hate it.
I always said if I could open a restaurant or some shit like that, I think I would really enjoy that.
I would run one.
What you want to do, Sean? A clothes store?
Clothes and shoes.
Definitely.
That's a good one.
They actually have a clothes store that just opened out here.
Old Spanish,
yeah. You look, we need to get them on the pod. Y'all know
Public Goods.
I know the store, but
what type of stuff?
Y'all know the dude be selling
clothes
out of there
too. He sells
too.
some fire shirts.
Yeah.
Nice jeans. He got Yeezys in there, Jordan. He got some nice stuff in there.
Nice little clothing.
I've been there a couple times.
Because
that's
me
needed out here.
Yeah,
too.
me and Denny looked into it. This was years ago. About trying to do like a clothing thing and try to start getting information on how to become like a vendor to other companies and shit. It's really interesting. It can be done, but shout out to him for actually doing it, because I know it's a lot to do it.
Hell yeah.
I know it's a lot to do it.
For sure.
So
There's a
definitely
lot
shout
of
out to
passes
him.
you gotta get.
Yeah, there's a lot
like,
of shit you gotta do.
Like
my mom was telling me, they opened that tattoo shop, something like that, damn near on the level of like a doctor's office, since you're dealing with like blood and shit like that. There's a lot of shit you gotta go through, like monthly inspections and all type of shit. That's a lot of the shit that we don't think about when you think about a business. You think, all right, I'm gonna just open this shit up, get some shit in here and get it popping.
Like,
there's a lot more to it.
Something I know because of my brother-in-law, Beignet Boys, by the way. He makes that. But something I know, like people he was dealing with back in the day, like they owned a skate shop in Baton Rouge, and a Nike SB rep would come like ever so often to make sure they're selling skateboards like and waveboards, and because like we don't want our shit in a not skateboard place. Right. You know, like it's weird shit like that, man.
24-hour daycare should definitely be tight.
That was dope, dude.
It'd be dope.
The light skinned niggas got, they phones out and shit.
Right. Daycares is tough though. If y'all good with daycares? I don't know if I could put my kid
I'd be
in
nervous.
Yeah.
Hey, that's a great question.
Because every time I leave, I'll be like, if you touch my kid, I'll kill this whole daycare.
Kill everybody.
Ricky's.
All right.
I'm cool with it.
Ricky's barbecue / daycare.
See, I'm good because I got like 4 sets of parents, and this is all they first grandkids. So I'm gonna have babysitters on deck. My mom owns a business. She don't got a 9 to 5.
Nah, y'all just answer my question. Send your kids to daycare. Y'all wouldn't set up like a nanny, hire a nanny?
I got family for that. I wouldn't.
But you don't depend on your family all the time, though.
Yeah, rather than depending on the nanny, someone that you gotta put your trust in.
Yeah,
but you'll be making your family full-time nannies. Your family
if they
got different jobs.
If they want to,
they have different responsibilities. Also,
I'm a different situation.
I'm gonna feel bad, like, because my mom's not working.
But like you said, when you say full-time nanny, it'll be what, watching a kid while I'm at work.
Yeah,
it's not like I'm going 24/7.
I see what he's saying. My mom's not working, but I would feel bad dumping my kid off on my mom. Like,
not like I'm gonna go. Hey, mom, I want to go to the movies. Here, come watch them. Like, no.
Which I'm sure she would be okay with that.
Yeah, as a grandchild. At the end of the day,
like you're just gonna feel bad about it.
Yeah, no. Definitely not gonna take advantage of it. But if we're in a situation to where we need the kid looked after, I don't know if I could put my trust into someone that's not. And I'm not gonna say all families have angels. I'm not just gonna drop them off with my third cousin down the bayou that I only see so often. But Dom, but
what?
I'm I got certain family members that I've already told me that's their role. You know what I'm saying? We got you, whatever. Grandparents, blah blah blah.
I feel like you can go like daycare, like shopping is like house shopping. Like you really gotta go see the place. Like they let you do that.
I'm just paranoid, man, because you see them videos of them kids getting beaten.
I don't think that's happening.
Stuff.
I see
it's on video. It's happening.
If I'm not like
see it.
No, and I'm 100%.
I feel like if you go in and see what's going on, you might can be able to tell.
But bro, they hired them people for a reason because they thought they was the best fit.
Right. And I'm by all means not shitting on daycares.
I don't know.
If you have to send your kid to a daycare, all to it. I'm in a position where I don't. So I would prefer to not have to deal with daycare. Because that's the same thing, like eventually your kid's going to have to go to some type of school or something. There's going to come a point in time where your kid has to leave. You're going to have to.
You got about 3 years where you got to find somewhere.
You're going to have to trust the system, but.
3 or 4, what is pre-K? Yeah. 4 years old?
I don't know. What?
Yeah, I think pre-K is 4.
Pre-K is like 4.
I don't mean to change the subject or anything.
Let's do it.
But totally off topic.
You're good.
It's just what I've been seeing, and I've discussed with somebody before. What do y'all feel about the internet creating like fake person? There you go. Fake narratives of how people portray themselves and how they want you to see how they portray themselves.
That's all Twitter is, bro.
How y'all feel about it?
I'm a little confused.
Because people really think they know people.
I think he's saying, what I think he's trying to say is the narrative's getting pushed that you have to do things a certain way. You have to be 19 with millions of dollars, with a nice-ass car, nice-ass house, and that's the narrative that's being pushed.
Or you are a person that's portraying, well, basically, portraying that you need to be like, basically like this. What he just fucking said.
Is that y'all's issue with it? You're portraying that
that's
you need to be.
Topic.
First of all, I just posted.
Hey man, get off your damn phones. Thank you.
My bad.
Yeah, exactly. First of all, I just posted a couple weeks ago how I seen Rollout. Actually, maybe a month ago. Is it Rollout? Rollout Festival? That's what it's called.
No clue. But
Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud.
Rollout Festival.
Rollout Festival.
Nigga said Rollout.
I seen all these
sex party he going to.
Shout out Sex Party in
Mississippi. Eating butts and nuts. August 31st. Y'all be there.
We lit. We taking a fucking butt.
Get them to co-sign.
All fellas must eat
We're going to tag
Sean
them.
was like, ooh. How Blueface be going?
Rolling Loud. I saw a bunch of kids at Rolling Loud, like 19, and I made a post saying, okay, like, I've been working, like, for 10 years plus, and I've never been able to afford this show to go do
Rolling
this.
Loud got
How
payment
the
plans.
fuck are y'all able to do this every year?
Payment plans. I'm just saying. And then plus,
fuck
they do that on jury.
Yeah, nasty ass. That's what I'm saying. I got to do that on furniture, my nigga. Like, you doing it on concerts.
But I'm saying,
like, what the fuck?
It's like you pay 200 3 times or something. But it's like, Rolling Loud is May 10th through 12th or something, like, every year. So it's like people save money.
You know what I'm saying? Then those hotels are gonna be.
But you're going like a year from now.
Yeah.
So it's like, plus you going with other people, so y'all put up money for Airbnb, like shit like that. That's how it goes.
Dude, I've been saving for Disney World for like a long ass fucking time, son. I may have.
Bro, this is
I'm
Disney World.
Everyone's different, son. Them kids living at home. We gotta say it's different circumstances.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, and then plus parents probably paid.
Fuck them kids.
There you go, Sean.
Fuck them kids.
But
nah, that's so you're portraying that. I was a little confused on relating to what you were saying, but that's how I relate to it, because I see like kids like 10 years younger than me going to fucking a festival I will never be able to go to.
Sound like you hating.
You know what I'm saying?
Sean said it sound like you hate.
I am. Fuck. Like, that's how I feel when I watch all that shit. I watch all the streams, like, you know what I'm saying? That's how I be feeling. I be like, damn. But
in my opinion, if you know you going there, you just save up for
your money.
Here
you ever heard of saving your money?
Just go back to what you were saying. Go back to what you were saying. Because I'm trying to figure out what my answer to what you were saying. So one of y'all answer to what his question was.
I think I know what he's saying, and that's just what the time's gonna be. People are always gonna be trying to follow a certain narrative set by social media.
Like, for instance, people be buying these big ass Balenciaga shoes.
Oh, I hate it. I was just talking about that shit yesterday.
I see a lot of people making fun of those.
Like, everyone, every generation did it. Everyone followed trends.
When the hell people start doing that?
Yeah, everyone. It's just a trend thing. That's how we know we're getting old.
It's a trend. Like, people buy $100, $200 Jordans.
Yeah.
But them damn shoes, that's when you just blowing money just to try to look the part.
Well, that's when you know you're getting old, when you start to realize that, like, all right, I would never. But a lot of some people. Like, I know some people that genuinely like being up on the latest fashion shit.
Yeah, I do too, but I'm not paying for
that
but
shit. Some people willing to do it, and that's why they got more sauce than you.
Nah, fuck it. Just buy it. That's where you wrong at, because because you got the most expensive shit don't make it quote unquote sauce.
Yeah. That's why I don't buy anything. I'll be the most flyest nigga with $8,000 outfit on, looking stupid as hell. Cause I don't know how to dress.
Facts.
So
Facts.
I know. That's why I don't even try. You not fly.
Right. That's why I don't try. I don't got the sauce.
So
it ain't.
But fight.
Somebody randomly told me
that's cool.
You wear what you want to wear, and you make that shit fly yourself. Even if you got a jacket, gray jacket with some damn jeans and some regular
that's what I did
shit.
my whole life.
Cause I be getting my flannel.
My whole entire life, bro. I was stunting with like some fire shit.
You ain't right. They gotta get cold.
Nigga, it's summer.
You gonna pull them fucking flannels out. Soon as it hits 70 something. Ooh. Big ass phone.
I got a pair of shoes I always wear. I got them from the Nike outlet in New Orleans. Kevin Garnett's, they were $30. When I tell you that's the only shoe I wear.
You bought some Kevin Garnett shoes?
Yes,
it's Nike.
They kind of nice though.
Yeah,
thank you.
I ain't buying no Kevin Garnett.
They're hard.
I don't like Kevin Garnett. It's the only Boston Celtics. Fuck him.
Damn. Yeah, personal beat.
Bro, like, fuck. It was the Timberwolves colors.
I tried to do
that. I'm talking about back in the day. Okay, yeah,
I tried to do the fashion thing, son, but I just can't.
He went so hard. Anyways, it's the only shoe.
I do not have the passion
only shoe. One of few shoes that I wear, and people like stop and ask me about, like, you know, I'm like, cause the colors stand out, you know.
I feel you.
So like that's
exactly.
I know, but I don't know how to wear them. They just sit in my closet.
You just put them bitches on.
I know, but I know my stupid ass. I got a red and black shoes. I'm gonna wear some kind of red and black shirt, some kind of black pants, and then you gonna make fun of me.
You don't have to do all that.
You ain't even gotta do it. Yeah, you could.
One day we're gonna do this on the pod. We're gonna do this for the YouTube. Y'all gonna dress me. I'm gonna give y'all a budget, and we gonna go wherever y'all get y'all clothes from. I'll order them, and y'all gonna swag me out.
You could give me $20. I'll get you.
Damn, son. You gonna take me to Goodwill.
The shoes.
Nah, I'm serious. One day I'm gonna give both of y'all a budget. Like, all right, Sean, here's $500. Dom, here's $500.
No, counting shoes. You can give me $100. I will get you fresh in them up.
Damn, son.
Yeah, get some jeans and a nice
Marshalls, Ross. Niggas sleep on places like that, bro.
I did get a fire shirt from Walmart. People don't know it's from Walmart.
I be getting button ups from Walmart.
Niggas tell me I was saucing.
But yeah,
you know,
we got something.
I see you looking at me, son. Why you hating on me, son?
I wasn't hating. This.
Where we at? Where we looking?
Yeah, where we at? What we got?
106.
107.
And Paul.
Shit was running.
One more. What you got for it? ISO, give us a top.
What else we got to talk about? Y'all want to get into the Epstein conspiracy?
Nah,
I don't even know anything about it.
Nah, he killed himself.
But apparently he was about to. Apparently he was about to tell on everybody. Guys out here being creeps.
Yeah. Who's everybody? That's my thing
Trump,
about it.
Bill Clinton.
How y'all?
I forgot who. It was some other people.
How does he know?
Because he was under investigation. He started
Bill Clinton,
and they was like they still gonna like investigate the people that he named.
Are y'all gonna vote? 2020?
Dude,
I got to. I ain't got no choice. Nah, fuck. I don't know. That's the thing.
Right.
I ain't just picking somebody.
Niggas gonna be mad at me, but I don't. I have no never
clue.
voted.
You know what's crazy? I wanted to ask. When we was kids, wasn't like being a Democrat pushed on you like being black? Like you thought Democrats black and Republicans are white?
Well, it's kind of still how it seems.
It's still how it is.
But that's how it kind of is. It's
politics. That's why I've never been big on voting, because politics was built to divide. Could you imagine voting if nobody was Democrat or Republican and we could just pick a person?
Just pick a person. Right. Well, that's kind of what happened with Donald Trump, but you know.
I don't know. It was built to, that shit was built to divide us.
Everybody picked Hillary.
Right.
She won, but
and then if you research back in the day, Republicans were the ones back in the day who were favoriting towards freeing the slaves, allegedly. But
allegedly,
that shit don't like. It's just it was built to divide. And anyway, normally I don't know. I'm not big on voting. I'm not big on politics.
Yeah, I've never voted. I don't.
Sorry, I asked.
Yeah, just because I would feel like I'm not doing justice for my one vote, because I would just be going and picking whatever name looks best. Cause I don't really pay attention.
He said, "What's the name?"
Yeah, for real. Like I don't really pay attention to it. It might be bad. Because a lot of people say if you don't vote, then you don't have no right to talk about anything that's going on.
I think more.
And shit, but
that's why I don't talk about it.
Yeah.
Just the state we live in is a red state, so your vote is pretty much non-existent.
Basically.
But I feel like you want to vote local, like for your mayors.
Yeah.
You know, your state representatives and shit like that.
Yeah, because they say that's the people that's making a difference.
City council.
So that's where it starts.
To you locally.
Because your local mayor could fuck around and become a president.
I'll start taking that in consideration. I feel
I got a family member. Shout out to him. He was running for something here locally. Damn, everyone's gonna know exactly what I'm talking about if it's family. But when he was in campaign mode, every time you would talk to him. One day we was at a family party. He's like, let me holler at y'all real quick. You know, Slidell got, thought the name in parks. They got such a budget sitting aside for the parks, and you don't got nowhere where you can go play basketball. I'm like, dude, you don't gotta sell me. I got you. You family. I'm gonna vote for you. Like, you don't gotta get. We had a party. Like, nigga, I'm drunk.
Same, yeah. I don't know. I don't think we're talking about the same person, but I have one. So
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I just
he put ISO. Oh, I was like, ISO put the mic away. I guess he fuck this shit.
So we got anything else we need to cover, Sean? What's this contraption you got over here?
Nothing.
All right.
I just want to say, quick.
Oh fuck! Oh shit! What's going on?
I don't know what's wrong with Buddy over here.
I thought something was about to happen. Young was about to drop some bombs on
Young
us.
Thug just dropped the gym though. I'm just letting y'all know.
Oh,
a great album.
Yeah,
very
great album.
great.
Have you always liked Thug?
Yes.
Yeah.
Corey put me on a long time ago.
Corey?
Port of Miami 2, classic. And I'm still bumping.
I still gotta listen to it more.
YB and Corday album.
Yeah, people saying he got the best album of the year. I haven't listened to it.
YB and Corday is not what you think.
Igor.
Let y'all know.
Oh yeah. Oh no, we're here. We got 5 minutes to spare.
Yeah, we sure do.
We try to talk music.
Because I heard you called asking.
I did.
About it. So
it's nice to know Corey tell you that.
Okay. So how do you feel about Igor?
Igor is alright.
I think he was more mad about the fact that I had Cool G rap on my list, but I had to explain to him
that Tyler the Creator in your most influential rappers.
Yeah.
Who has he influenced?
Rappers? Okay. Let's get to it. Okay.
We're speaking rap, so I would assume
Lil Wayne has performed numerous songs.
I wish the fuck you would.
In Tyler the Creator shit. Okay. Fashionable. Lil Wayne picked up a skateboard after he started listening to Odd Future.
Lil Wayne picked up a skateboard because he said he seen a white dude that was skateboarding on it. A little kid, and he said if he can do it, I can do it. So he picked up a skateboard.
That OF dub, like go fucking look at Lil Wayne's BMA performance.
You're not gonna tell me Tyler the Creator influenced Lil Wayne
in ways, not rapping.
No,
not rapping, but in ways. No. I'm telling you, go look at that. There's a video of Wayne telling Tyler. Oh, I got facts, bro. There's a video of Wayne telling Tyler after they did the song Smuckers together. Wayne said, "Bro, for real, when Tyler came out,
you're right.
Like, I was afraid to say some shit. You know what I'm saying? But when I seen what Tyler and Odd Future was doing, like, it made me more comfortable to say really what the fuck I feel. There is a video of that. I will send you the clip.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you what I told Corey. Tyler the Creator, he had his moment where he was influencing people to do the whatever rap he was doing.
Whatever the fuck. Say what the fuck he want.
But that shit stopped. And he's not like, okay, example, Wayne. Let's just say Wayne's right here.
I put Wayne above him, so don't think, you know.
I listen. Wayne's right here, and he trickled down the people he's influenced, from the Lil Uzis to the fucking Young Thugs. You know, that's what I'm saying. More of influence, not more of like, oh, I picked up a. No, I don't know. All I'm saying is I don't think Tyler Creator should be on most influential of all time.
Because he's influenced people you don't realize. Is what I'm saying. When that video,
I think he had his little time period from 2010 to 11, 12, and that's it.
Children.
Fuck no, dude.
I don't think 2019.
First of all, nobody knew what Supreme was down here. Niggas was afraid.
Don't disrespect.
Don't
disrespect Sean.
And the whole coast, bro. I'm telling you, bro, that shit wasn't global. He made that shit.
Tyler made me hip to Supreme. Rocky made me buy Supreme. Put it like that.
That's a bar.
That was like 2012, 2013
exactly.
when I first started buying
OF was out in 09, bro.
But I seen Tyler with Supreme 2010.
Bastard came out 09.
You don't even know Bastard. You don't know. He wasn't off the porch.
Like,
I know Bastard.
He don't know Bastard.
You know, it's just
then you put Andre 3000.
That's the one I had about.
And I heard, I listened back. When I listened to the episode, I heard Corey tell me that shit again, and that shit still just got to me again when he was like, You're not ready for an overrated.
Definitely. I ain't gonna say overrated, but come on.
I just said don't ask me to do an overrated list because a lot of people gonna be pissed at me. So I told you my number one most overrated album of all time.
You was okay with my top 3 apparently. You were okay with it.
Who was your top 3?
It was Hove, Ye, and Wayne. I know you're mad at Ye. You probably hate Kanye.
Definitely. I think that's clear.
I think your list. Just assume you hated it.
I think your list is
wait. You put
Hove.
All 3 of y'all put Hove?
Everybody put Hove.
Did anybody have I gotta go listen back to this, but did anybody have a problem with him doing the NFL thing?
This was before.
No, I'm just asking.
And it wouldn't,
because I'm gonna go listen back just to see.
I'm curious. I still want to see like what.
Because there's a reason behind you put Hove 1, but then next week you be like, oh, I don't think he's canceled. It's canceled.
I didn't.
I'm gonna go listen back. I'm just.
I didn't cancel him. I never said anything about. I'm gonna just go listen back. I'm gonna go listen. Even this one.
Yeah, I know. On this episode, I just said I don't really know what it is, so I want to wait and see what he do. I just want to see what he do with the shit.
Well, Earthquake was on Q93 today.
Okay.
Thank you, Tyler.
What you called in and requested?
They finally got his tweet. He been tweeting for months.
That's all I gotta say. So yeah,
I'm gonna send you the clip. I'm gonna send you the clip. Yeah.
Boom.
Exactly what Wayne said. Because nobody. Last thing I'm gonna say, then we could cut it. My bad. Nobody besides Eminem and Wu-Tang were saying shit just fucking because. Like, niggas were scared to say certain shit, especially around the late 2000s, where we were getting more.
Saying certain shit like what? What you mean, just talking crazy?
Talking crazy.
Like killing? No, not killing. People were talking about that.
Yeah, talking crazy.
Like
unfortunately,
pregnant bitches,
the black community talking about killing the ops is not crazy to people. I'm talking about getting crazier, getting weirder, talking about
rape a pregnant bitch and tell my friends they had a threesome.
Chill out. But yeah, nobody besides like Wu-Tang and Eminem were doing shit like that. But it's more, it's bigger than him just talking about rape and this and that and da 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 da. It's bigger than that. It was more of just say what the fuck you want to say. They're just fucking words.
All right.
And then like when he built that, that's why him and Wayne have 3 collaboration. He loves Wayne. Like that's why they collab. Like
but Lil Wayne got 5 collabs with the game. Who the fuck has the game influence?
Ooh,
he has 5 collabs. He has 10 plus collabs with Gutter.
Said though,
you see what I'm saying?
Don't you disrespect Gutter.
No, I'm just saying. I'm making your point. Like,
who would you say is a prime example of an artist who came directly after Tyler on that? I'm just gonna say whatever I want to say, and like actually got on.
Besides
first one that comes to my head is Vince Staples.
Well, who do we think because of that?
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the only one that comes to my head. Because he was on some wild shit early on.
Like I said,
he switched that shit up. He switched that shit up. And he's
like I said, Wayne made the point. Wayne makes the point on the Cherry Bomb documentary. You can look it up. Give me a sec. When people started shifting that era, I'm trying to think back to that era because I really didn't fuck with rap besides Odd Future, especially around that time.
And what era was that? 2000 what?
That was like
9, 10, like 2009.
Kanye West making probably the greatest album
Yeezus. Kanye told Tyler, I would have never made Yeezus if it wasn't for you. Like there's these artists telling this man this.
You bought that shit?
I think Yeezus more. Yeezus sounded like more of a. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think Yeezus sounded more of like a Travis Scott descendant, if that makes sense. Like I feel like Kanye makes his music.
Damn, that's a ghost thing.
Before that, we never heard. But I'm saying before that, we would have never heard Kanye say something like, there wouldn't have been a black skin head. I mean, there wouldn't have been that. There wouldn't have been a fucking. I don't know, man. There wouldn't have been a New Slaves. Like, come on, son. Like the New Slaves is one of.
Tyler the Creator influenced New Slaves.
I still think Kanye, this is kind of generational.
This is what Kanye told him. What? Dude, like that's what I'm telling you. There's video footage of these artists.
This the same dude that said Trump made him feel like a superhero.
Why we gotta
you believed it?
I'm saying you buying this shit like you
but
buying
Wayne,
this shit.
Y'all didn't say shit about what I told y'all about Wayne. Y'all didn't say shit about that.
Tell him they
that's skateboarding, bro. Wayne didn't say I made the Carter 5 because of you. He talk about skateboarding.
Tell him to show me.
No, he didn't say Wayne wasn't talking about skateboarding.
Tell him to show you the bar.
So Wayne said You influenced me to skateboard. That makes sense.
No, he said Wayne said you influenced me to say how the fuck I feel when I make records. I'm telling you, son.
Wayne been saying how the fuck he feel.
Influence than what you. Nah, he's a bigger influence than what y'all think, bro.
I think eventually
he's a bigger influence than what y'all think.
I think eventually he might be on that list. Maybe not a top 5, because I still feel like our list was kind of generational, mainly y'all's.
I put Snoop Dogg in mine. What you mean?
Okay, so you get 1.
I put Andre. Y'all hate that, but he's still not this generation.
That makes my thing when I think about direct influence, I think of what these guys have done and who came directly after them that are not clones, but you can see someone and say, okay, he's clearly a 3 Stacks. He has heavy Andre 3000 influence.
Yeah.
He has heavy Tyler the Creator influence. That's more so what I was looking at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying about Drake and Tory Lanez.
Well, first of all, we have all right, let's talk about how rap turned. Every rapper wants to be a singer now.
What?
Nearly every single one.
And that's from what?
That's the vibes of nowadays
we
music.
got the Love Below, and y'all are like really gonna tell me that shit didn't matter.
Come on,
and y'all calling it. Y'all are just gonna call it a not rap album.
Just cause he was singing.
For him to build the courage to make that, knowing his figure, and to take that chance and do that.
It's different types of music.
That opens portals.
You had Wayne singing on tracks also. I mean,
that opens up. And Wayne will tell you Andre is the best rapper alive. That's where my point goes back to. Wayne has said that. Like,
so
Andre,
you really think Wayne believe that Andre the best rapper for himself?
I mean, he says
they say I rap like
you basically can go off of what the person.
Where
said.
is Andre and Erykah Badu at? What song is that from? Who that said they gonna be Lil Wayne?
He wasn't off the porch. You don't know.
That's a Millie, bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
Exactly.
All in all,
Wayne said he the best rapper alive.
Too. I don't know.
So it's like
I'm done with this fucking conversation.
Y'all sleep, but
we not.
When
I'm up.
That's what I'm saying. When T really take over, son, and the shit happens, I don't want to hear shit. When he win this Grammy,
for what?
When he win this Grammy for Igor, I don't want to hear a motherfucking word, bro.
We don't care. If he win it, like good,
like what is that movie?
I've been saying the shit, bro.
We not saying fuck Tyler.
We're not saying fuck. We just say he's not that influenced, but he's not that much of an influence that you think he is.
He really opened. He opened a lot of doors.
Because if he wins a Grammy, that means what does that validate? What does that validate?
Cardi B got a Grammy.
Cardi B has a fucking Grammy.
Will Smith got a Grammy.
Macklemore got a Grammy.
Macklemore's a Grammy.
Over Kendrick, over Good Kid, Mad
Over Kendrick.
Kendrick has like 7
to this day.
So we're gonna say that's not deserved. Kendrick has about 7.
But we're not saying of the album. We saying of influence. You just brought up the Grammy thing. I don't know what does that mean.
Just saying, bro. He a goat. He gonna be a goat. He a baby goat, son. And like niggas don't see
baby goat.
Fucking baby goat.
He is, son. He is. These fucking kids are gonna be talking about him how we talk about Wayne and Jay.
Next time,
that is my point.
Next time we get
in 20 years
Rick on the pod, you're gonna have to give us your top 5 influential.
Definitely will.
Artists.
I definitely
because I said of all time.
You can do it and we can shut it off.
I said of all time, but it kind of became generational. Well,
just go. Just run it, or you gotta sit down and think about it.
Okay. I can't.
But who would your number 1 be? Could you come up with a number 1 off top?
Me, I would go with Weezy F.
No, I see where this list is going.
No, but you. But I don't know, man. You could just see the descendants of what he did from rapping, how he rapped, his melodies, his fucking skateboarding culture.
I'm not saying he doesn't. I'm not saying he's not on the list. He's definitely on the list. But I'm
putting him as my one. That's
yeah. And like I said, this everybody. That's why we can't tell him Tyler can't be on his personal list.
That's what I'm saying, son. You got so mad at me for that. Like, it's my preference, son. Fuck.
Okay.
But see, my top 3, I wouldn't be mad if anybody put my top 3 at their number 1. I would completely understand. If you did, other than that, I think I would ask more about it.
I know, huh?
Wow.
All right. Y'all look great. All right, man. We're going to wrap. We're going to wrap on this note. Yeah, I don't even know what we talked about, but we talked. God damn it.
I don't even know what to name it.
Fuck it. But anyway, shout out to y'all. Appreciate you coming through, Rick.
Definitely.
Shout out to you,
whenever
Sean.
you want, son.
We're here.
We're here.
Tony Sharp, Tony Stark, Tony Art. Y'all be on the lookout for Sean's mixtape. We were working on that hot shit.
I forgot we were
That's what it's called. That hot
Video
shit.
record.
Yeah.
That hot shit.
Don't lie.
Alrighty, man. Trying to think if I should ask y'all a quick question. Nah,
Ricky got to do the dare, right?
Before we go. Nah, I couldn't think of anything. I was gonna try to think of something, but
all right, son.
I can think of nothing. Alright, man. Well, let's say our goodbyes.
On the camera.
Bye, y'all.
On the lens.
Tony Sharp, you got anything
My
you
bad.
say?
Bye, y'all. Shout out to my biscuit bags. I don't got none though.
I want to say R.I.P. Nancy Parker.
Yeah, and C.J. Morgan.
Yeah.
And who died today? Football player.
Cedric. Yeah, Benson.
He used to be running niggas the fuck over. But shout out to him. Alrighty, man. On that note, we're gonna wrap. Shout out to y'all.
Y'all be safe out
Appreciate y'all fucking with us still.
Happy birthday, Nipsey.
Yeah, that too.
Ooh, that
was like 3 days ago.
Go ahead. Nah, bring it up, son. You got it? Bring it up real quick.
I seen people was putting Nipsey Hussle as one of the greatest rappers ever.
Nah.
No.
That's just
not even close.
Love you, Nipsey.
I feel bad that I don't even want to answer.
Not even close.
Nah, we love Nipsey, but it's like just you gotta be real.
And there's an argument that could be made that that's the only reason Tupac and Biggie is on the list too. That
Tupac possibly
Biggie was
Biggie.
They're
I think
unfortunately
Biggie 2 albums.
Yeah.
But he can be surpassed.
He can.
Unfortunately,
he has been surpassed.
Yeah, unfortunately, because
hate
of
when I say
because
Tupac,
of the circumstances,
which is not as even close as good as Biggie.
Yeah, unfortunately, due to the circumstances, you're gonna have that. But I mean, I ain't mad at him. You know, people still affected by it. Nip was definitely that nigga, but
yeah, he was definitely influential. He definitely should have been on y'all list.
He would have had
he
potential.
was doing.
Yeah,
he would have had unfortunate circumstances, bro. But he would have had potential to climb on that list. You know what I'm saying?
Because Nip been rapping for a long time, and there's an argument to say that he
kind of really the barrier with this last album.
Right.
It was almost like he just made it
on a mainstream. On a mainstream level. He really just got to the point.
He did, and that's a fact. And that is a fact.
But yeah, man.
Okay.
Yeah, he don't
like that word.
None.
But no,
you don't think music ascends his personal preference, but that's a different. You listen back to the pods, you'll hear all those.
No, I know. Yeah, I remember. I would have to.
Well, alrighty, man. Well, which episode number was this?
83.
Shout out to y'all for listening. Episode 83. Next week, I don't know what we're gonna do. I don't know where we're gonna be. I don't know if we're gonna be here, but fuck it, we lit. All right, we out.
If Ricky gonna be back.